Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about sum of product and product of sum. So sum of product we can represent as SOP and product of sum can be represented as POS. So SOP and POS are two important facts in the Boolean algebra. So pay attention to this video. Thank you. Okay, here you can see that I got three Boolean variables x, y and z, right? And on this table you can see that I have formed the truth table, and from the truth table I have created the max time values and min time values, right? So here when we say three variables in a truth table, the possible values are, there will be 8 set of values in that truth table. So there are 8 values in the truth table. So when we say x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0, the max time means we join with the OR operator, that is x is equal to 0 in max time, it is a normal form. So we can write x plus y plus z, right? When we have x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1, we can write it as x plus y plus z bar. The reason is that when z is equal to 1, we have to write it as z bar, right? So when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, z is equal to 1, the max time is x bar plus y bar plus z bar, right? And see the min time given. Okay, we have created the corresponding min times from the given values. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. In min time we know that 0 means that particular variable is in the complement form. So we can, min time we use the AND operator to join the Boolean values. So we can say x bar dot y bar dot z bar is the min time for the values x, y, z is equal to 0. And similarly, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to 0, we can write it as x bar dot y dot z bar. Here only y is 1, so we can write x bar dot y z bar, right? Now see here I am using some notations. We have already seen that we use the uppercase M for representing a max time and lowercase m for representing a min time, right? So here you can see that for the max time, first max time, that is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0, we are representing it with m0, that is uppercase m0. Similarly for the min time, you can see that I am using small letter or a lowercase m0 for representing the min time. So there is a relation between when we say 0, 0, 0, it is the binary representation of 0. So M0 means, uppercase M0 means it is a max time. Lowercase m0 means it is a min time, right? So you can see the annotations I am using with the uppercase and lowercase m's. So when we say x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, z is equal to 1, we can say it is corresponding to m7. Uppercase m7 means it is a max time x bar plus y bar plus z bar, because x is equal to 1 means the variable is in the complement form in the case of a max time. The same we can in the case of the min time, we can say it is a product of x dot y dot z. So it is a product of x, y, z, right? That is x dot y dot z, right? Okay, now we are going to see the cardinal representation of a Boolean expression. Now f is given as f is equal to x dot y dot z plus x dot y bar dot z plus x bar dot y z bar, right? I hope you have listened the explanation about the min time and max time using the table information. Okay, so see x dot y dot z, when you refer that table you can see that x dot y dot z means it is m7. I'm using the lowercase because x dot y dot z is a min time. For min time we use lowercase m, so m7. Now see the second one, that is x dot y bar dot z. So we can say that 101 because x means 1, y bar means 0, z means 1. So 101, 101 in binary stands for 5. So we can say it is m5 plus. Then the third one, it is x bar dot y dot z bar. So we can say x bar means 0, y means 1. So 0, 1, 0, that is m2. Now we use the symbol sum because it is a sum of product, where product terms are 2, 5, 7. So it is SOP form. For SOP form we use the summation symbol, right? Now read the definition for the cardinal form. A cardinal form of a Boolean expression means when it is represented in terms of its index numbers. A cardinal form of a Boolean expression means when it is represented in terms of its index numbers. Okay, in the last example we have seen the cardinal representation of a SOP form. Now we are going to see the cardinal expression of a POS. So it is given that f is equal to x plus y plus z dot x plus y bar plus z dot x bar plus y plus z bar, right? So it can be represented as f of x comma y comma z is equal to m0 plus m2 plus m5. Here you can see that I am using the uppercase letter because it is the max time. So in max times we use the uppercase, and in min time we use the lowercase. So the same can be represented as, so it is the product of sum. So we are using the pi symbol, pi of 0, 2, 5. So f of x, y, z is equal to pi of 0, 2, 5. So 0 to 5, right? Okay, here we can see the conversion of sum of product to its cardinal form, right? So an expression is given, f is equal to a bar dot b plus a dot b bar plus a dot b, right? So it contains, we can say, 3 min terms, that is a bar dot b, second one is a dot b bar, and third one is ab. So a bar dot b means, a bar means 0 in min time, b means 1 in min time, right? So 0, 1 means 0, 1 in binary is equal to 1 in the decimal form. Now consider the second term, a dot b bar. A dot b bar, it is, a is 1 and b bar is 0. So it is 1, 0 in binary, it is equal to 2 in decimal, right? Now a dot b means a is 1 and b also 1. So it is 3 in the decimal form. So here you can see that I am representing it as it is the sum of products, f is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3. So now you can see the cardinal representation of the same, f is equal to sum of, I am using the summation symbol for representing the summation of 1, 2, 3, right? So f is equal to summation 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, here you can see the product of sum to its cardinal form. The given expression is f is equal to a plus b dot a bar plus b bar. So it is the product of two sum terms, that is a plus b and a bar plus b bar. Now a plus b means, we know that in max term a means it is 0 and b means it is 0. So it is 0 0. 0 0 in binary means 0 in decimal. Now the second term a bar plus b bar, we know that in a bar means 1 in max term. So that is a bar means 1 1. 1 1 in binary means it is 3. 1 1 in binary is equal to 3 in the decimal format, right? So we can, here we are using the uppercase M to represent the max terms. So F is equal to M0 dot M3, right? When we can write the same using the cardinal form, F is equal to pi. We use the pi symbol for representing the product. As we are representing the product of sum, we can write it as F is equal to pi of 0 and 3. So that means F is a Boolean expression which is a product which is represented in the product of sums form, that is and its values pi of 0, 3, right? Okay, here I got a homework for you, right? So you can see that I have given you, I'm giving you two expressions. F of x, y, z is equal to summation of 1, 2, 3. You can see that it is already in the cardinal form. You have to convert that into canonical SOP form, right? So canonical SOP means you have to represent the same using the x, y, z variables, right? And second one, you can see that it is in the product of sum form. I have given in the cardinal form, that is f of x, y, z is equal to pi of 4, 5, 6. So we have to represent that using the canonical post form, that is in terms of x, y, z. Okay. Okay students, that's the end of today's class, right? I'll see you with another video in the next class. If you have any queries, don't hesitate to contact me. Okay, thank you.